Bean's from Minnesota, though. I mean, do you really think...
Well, I mean, I'm from the very center of the country, and I know what radical is and how to hang 10. Well, I don't know how to do it, but I know it exists.
Well, you're from the very... Okay, no, you're from the very center of a country. Not the country.
The country.
The only country that matters in cross-country Canada. Hey, folks. I'm the mysterious JG.
I'm Zerfall.
And we're totes ready to totes play this totes game. Last time we fought like the bug queen who was trying to break into the hidden temple of Olmec, but unfortunately, finding the secrets of the hidden temple to give to Fat Badger / whatever the new villain is called was not one of our 3 choices. But we correctly visited all of the ancient shrines and found the magical spell, which the people who translated the game turned into a reference to themselves. And apparently, in the process of, or it has nothing to do with the fact that they did that, made a bit of a glitch. So for all of our complaints, like of all the times we've bitched about Jap Zone, this is where like what would we have done without the Jap Zone at this point?
We would have been like, well, I guess this LP's over.
Yeah, I mean that would
and that's his real problem with Let's Players. They don't know about the game bugs and they just give up.
What a bunch of losers.
They crash their hard drives and never play Rudra again.
They break their PS2 microphones and have no ability ever to finish Lifeline, or is that what it's even called? I don't even know.
That's exactly what it's called.
Okay, good.
But I use my Yeti for that. I have no excuse other than tiredness and laziness.
You use your Yeti for that.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
There's a plugin. Any USB mic.
The idea that you use your Yeti is pretty. I use my Yeti.
Could you imagine how badly she'd be able to understand my voice if I wasn't using a high-end microphone?
No, that's the thing. You see, this is the first time I'm the only one who doesn't know exactly what you mean when you say Yeti. But
it's.
I mean, it took you this point to realize that I was stuck on the word Yeti. So I'll use my Yeti for this LP. But when I'm recording Carmen San Diego, I prefer to use El Chupacabra.
El Chupacabras are horrible microphones. I'd never use one of those.
Low rent Mexican crap. You can't even get it at Circuit City. And hey, folks, I'm the mysterious JG.
Oh, hi there. I'm Zerfall.
And we'd like to welcome you to what's presumably an important plot boss battle here in Let's Play, even though it's Let's Play Together, even though it's a one-player game that was never meant for Gaijin Round Eyes, Super Shell Monster Story. And
or we may be inviting you to the aftermath of a boss battle.
What is
because
that?
We already kicked this guy's ass.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I forgot. I was trying to think, oh yeah, we're about to have a big boss battle. I was like, oh no, wait, we actually just beat him. It's yeah, we tend to record 2 to 3 videos at a stretch. This is the first video of this session, folks. So, you're right, we beat him, and it was so anticlimactic that I just kind of forgot that we had a video run a bit long and actually just beat him. So
I mean, to be fair, we don't know how climactic it is yet. The folks have been waiting with bated breath.
Oh, there might be a second form here. It might be that he's about to step it up. So we shouldn't get too far ahead of ourselves here. Anyway, I don't know what kind of a voice this guy had previously, but now, I have waited for this day. Little worms grind at my door, but finally, the ones whose destinies led them on a true... Finally, the ones whose destiny led them on a true path have arrived. Everyone has faith in your ability. Now I will join with the others. Your task is to remove Gab far from Dorado permanently. Do it, hero!
Whoa, I don't think he means just ask him to leave the planet.
I think he wants you to kill him.
Wow, this game just got really dark.
This is like Yuri Lowell couldn't be more casually drift into the world of murder for hire. At last, Avatar defeated Aura Dragon and possessed the Aura Sphere. Whoa, really? That was the Aura Dragon? Wow. The Aura Sphere is supposed to be a big deal. It kind of seems anticlimactic now.
Well, we got used to carrying around a fake Aura Sphere for so long that it, we're kind of used to it. It's easy to deal with Aura things.
Aura Dragon's energy has been stored away inside inside the reborn Sword of Love, which will allow you and Scribblenauts to summon the wet dick. Avatar sped to Dorado City so he could report this news to Great Gnome. And maybe while we're there, we'll meet that robot that hatched out of the fake Sphere and is apparently so important to the story.
Well, anytime you need the Avatar to talk, you need that robot there to talk instead, because the Avatar never says anything.
That's kind of what it is, isn't it? Oh man, he didn't talk like the same way, did he?
He totally did.
I see, you finally got the Sphere from my twin brother. I mean, we're fraternal twins, not identical. Well done, Avatar, however. Peace won't return to Sheldorado until you vanquish Gabfar. I can't say it any plainer than that, employing all of your skills and courage. Go forth now and defeat the root of all evil, the scourge called Gabfar. And,
So, I mean...
I'm here, I'm gonna try to summon Geezer. Nope. I'm not even gonna... No pretext, I'm just gonna try to summon Geezer.
Since Gabfar's base is not on any land anywhere, the conclusion is obvious.
Well, it must be in space.
He must have set up shop somewhere deep under the ocean.
At the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, Avatar, you look as fit as a fiddle. I knew the god would succeed. By the way, Deep has been working day and night to upgrade his submarine. You should try to see him as soon as possible.
But not before you upgrade your Sword of Love.
Do we need to go talk? I guess we gotta go talk to that blacksmith guy again, right?
Yeah.
The immortal blacksmith Phil Marina.
Bombo has been waiting for your return. He is at the dock with Deep.
He's at the Deep with Doc.
Or is he waiting at the Deep dock with someone else?
What?
Oh, I'm too excited to think straight. Oh, just thinking about the word deep. Just get down there quickly.
Wet dick.
Was it... I mean, was
Where do you want him to get down?
I was kind of already making the joke about Doc Deep, but it wasn't meant to be phallic, or... There's no penetration humor, I was just switching two D words around.
Well, it went there now.
Dragon Wars D words.
Oh, Avatar, you did it. Now you must beat Gabfar. You can do it. You can do it, Conan. Little girls can do it.
If I was 100 years younger, I'd go with you and share the risks. If I was a robot, I would go with you and not share any of the risks.
I'm not joining that party.
I'm just gonna go around and have dialogue occasionally. Last chance to get some kind of side quest for Wolfman.
That's true. We should go see if there is a Wolfman side quest trigger.
Wolfman side quest is triggered, daddy. It's neither of these people are the one, is it?
I don't know. That one guy's not really moving, but...
Oh, the letter in a bottle. Now, we found been doing well. No, we did already signed X Morley. Who's Morley? Yeah, okay, so we had this, and...
Ever since the prince went missing,
Nothing-
she's been known as X Morley because she couldn't keep her name.
Nothing seemed to happen with. We met her with the ninja prince. He was like, "Oh, I'm the prince. I'm pretty cool," and then nothing.
No. Yeah, it seems like it really isn't.
Monsters
It really
from
isn't
the
true. Unless we
wrapped
knew-
up inside large cocoons, then they spirited the victims away. Some didn't survive. Only we few are left with precious little to show.
So he's not the guy that we have to.
No.
Talking to him with Garo is not going to do anything, right?
No, let me see here. Garu. Garu needs to be in your party for this to happen. Yes, he does. Head to Dorado City and talk to the guy shown in the picture below.
But it wasn't that guy, was it?
It was not that guy. There's a guy next to that guy. So if this works, we'll know for sure to try some other things. But I also have a feeling that
I don't think
there
so.
are a couple that were like for like Tokia, I think it was like come back later, and then we came back later and he didn't change his story. Perhaps it was not later enough.
I'm wondering if maybe we just like certain events trigger advancing in the plot, and we didn't get the first one going early enough.
Yeah, he's not there. He should be in that location right next to the doctor's hut. This is dumb.
Damn it, Jabzone, you saved our LP from being over a year of wasted time. But you didn't get us every Garu side quest, so go to hell.
Well, the weird thing is it says Bird's side story has side story 2. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
So he's acknowledging that there's probably side stories he's missing, because the game is fucking weird.
Yeah, either that or just like everybody has side story 2 except for one person, so he's like, well...
That's what I mean, it's like, I probably missed something? Did they really think Bird was that boring?
And the answer is yes. So there's a couple places we haven't been that we need to get... Actually, it might just be Dolphin Temple might be the last place we need to get a... How many of these stamps do we have?
Well, I know we gotta get... we lost a wooden doll.
You're looking for world map.
At some point we lost a wooden doll, because we had 2.
Yeah, it was during that boss battle, I think.
Alright, well, we gotta buy some more. Anyway, but, Oh, not shell map, world map. Not godly treat, world map.
Although, why wouldn't someone want a godly treat? Those things are delicious. Flesh seeds are used, to just clean yourself out if you're...
We got
need
25
to get rid of some
stamps.
toxicity. 25 out of 27. So we're missing 2.
Alright, shall I cycle through them slowly?
Does it actually tell us the places? Okay, so we have...
We got Prickly.
Oh, this is all the places.
Yeah, the mysterious
They're not
shop.
necessarily... That one has a stamp.
Magic Potion Store.
That says a stamp.
Dima's Island.
Yeah, there's a stamp there.
Little Heaven.
That's on the list.
Little Hell. No, Harmony Castle.
I'm pretty sure we got that one.
Well, yeah, that's why it's on the map here. Shell Village.
Well, if it's on the map, it means we've been there. It doesn't mean we got the stamp. That's the problem.
I don't know
Anyways,
about
but
that.
Shell Village is... Yeah, that's the second last one. You shouldn't have, I think, Dolphin Temple.
Chameleon Village.
Yeah.
Guardian Island.
Yeah.
Pogu Village.
Pogu Pogu, yeah.
Dorado City, Missouri. You'd think Dorado City would be in Dorado, but it's also in Missouri. Iceman Village.
Yes, because that one we had to get before the flood. Actually, what happens if you go to Iceman Village now? I'm curious.
I think it's just underwater.
Under the sea. I wonder if we can warple there.
Crab lied. Everything isn't better downwards water. Well, let's come back to that. So, Iceman Village, Great Gnome's House, Pearl Island, Mosswood, Sandora,
Mosswood, Sandora.
Mask Tribe Village,
Yep.
Marnley,
Mm-hmm.
Seaman Temple, West Side,
I wonder if we got the one in the Seaman Temple. We must have. West Side.
Lamille,
Emil.
Malgol Village,
Yeah. Orin.
Britannia.
Oh, Britannia, which we renamed Orin.
Which
Because that was the one where we had to make that guy dance around.
Yeah, it took some doing. Bridgetown, where do we come on down to? Sandside, and Prickly. So I did not see Dolphin Temple mentioned.
No, but it looks like every other name was mentioned here, so we've been to all of the places. It's just one of them we apparently forgot to grab a stamp at.
No, I think that is just the stamps, because it is not letting us warp to that place you mentioned we had to get before the flood.
Did you use Warple, or are you just looking at the map?
I'm using Warple, which takes you to a different world map.
Okay. Interesting. Although I think it is just that you can't Warple to that place anymore. We'll have to go through it one day. Once we get the one from Dolphin Village, we can always Warple back and check some other places.
Okay.
So we need to head up
How much
to...
farther? How much more is there to do before we get stuck in the end game here?
Well, I mean, we at least have to find Dolphin Village.
Well, yeah, presumably.
So we've just beat the Ancient's Temple,
So
including the
where
Lost
do we actually?
Continent.
Where is this underwater base that the submarine's at? Because that's where we were told to go next, and I've lost all track of that.
It's near the dock.
Is the dock a location in this town?
I don't remember. I thought there was a building you can go into and there's like a basement. Probably in the lower right.
Well, we could try to go to the bottom, see if there's any kind of bottom floor to the heroes' place here, but there does not seem to be.
Oh, but everyone probably has fun things to say now.
Well, I suppose we could check.
Hoo hoo, all men succumb to my charms, heart.
Grandpa McGee flatters me endlessly. Tee-hee, I'm embarrassed now. Heart, heart.
Oh, I gotta let you do this voice.
Man, it's tough to find enjoyment during such troubled times. But not so tough as long as there's a bottle nearby.
Are these things new or not?
I don't think so.
Great Gnome delivered all the magic books here. I have much to learn. Kyra needs to be in here studying too, but you know how she is.
She's terrible.
Got fat ankles. Retaining water.
Fat ankles, or fankles, as they're colloquially known.
Fankles. Fankles. So I suppose there's a way to go down. Ooh. Okay, the game, like, the music just stopped for a minute. I thought something big was up. Then I forgot briefly that you can't hear the music, so I was like, ooh, oh, never mind. The same music that had been playing a minute ago just came back. Well, let's warp to the play. We know we gotta warp to wherever that dude is going to,
Give us a new sword.
yeah. I think that was Marley.
I think you're right.
Holla at me whenever you want. I'll soon be reeling them in. Holla, holla, holla. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, it's funny because it says, note, previously we came here with Kyra and she was put in prison. Now we have the submarine. We can rescue her. But like, we already did all that.
Maybe we rescued some kind of fake Kyra, and that's why Garu's subquest hasn't spawned.
Mm.
Probably not. Okay, I will reforge the Sword of Love. Alright, let me see it over here. Well then, wait just a moment. Let me burn my hands. Happiness is a warm sword.
Mm.
Alright.
Or what? Or what?
Or a wet dick. Alright, I'm finally finished. This is Sword of Love number +4. It's an extra 4 inches on your love blade. The Sword of Love Corona Blade. My accent
It just seems
changing.
like
Good.
it just seems like it's bigger because you're drunk.
Is it 4 inches? Would you like 4 inches of length or girth? The Sword of Fire. With the strength of the sun. This is Corona. I've gone from Scottish to Irish, and neither of them are very good. What luck, Avatar got the Corona Blade.
Even the narrator's becoming Irish.
You aren't strong enough yet to wield the next Sword of Love. Presuming there is one. Please come back when your sword's strength has increased.
I'll have to go wiggle it around a bit first.
Thank you for de-equipping our Sword of Love, you stupid game.
Yeah, I remember there was a few videos where we just kind of left it off.
This Sword of Love really isn't that impressive. Oh wait, we're just punching stuff. God bless the 5 people still watching this Let's Play. That's not true. We're getting like 30 views a vid. No. We have a submarine. But...
Why would we need a submarine when we have a flying bug? Surely it can go underwater.
Don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, so I thought there was a lot left in the game, but a lot of this stuff is side quest hunts
that we can't do.
You can't necessarily do. Or I saw a bunch of them are ones we did do, like go to the Mass Tribe Village.
Oh, well, where's the shop where we can buy wooden dolls? Or do I care? I mean, do I need to just, like, let that shit go? Did we ever... We never went back and bought, like, all the different formulas for maxing our characters, either. I don't really know that it's necessary. But, we didn't. We figured that would be a lot of money.
I still think luck and or speed is the one to max out the most.
Alrighty. Maybe we can do that right now. Well, day's goods are items, or so I say. Oh, except this is the wrong shop.
Wrong magic shop.
Oh, there's a lot of, like, weird little tree shops in this game. There's actually some pretty cool background music in some of these areas. I hope you've had a chance to listen to some of these videos. The magic shop had a neat little tune.
I'll have to go back and skip around to them a bit and listen in.
Oh, magic potion store. I think this is it.
Hopefully this is the one that sells the magic potions.
This is the magic potion shop, but we don't sell magic potions. First time? Yes. Hee hee. That's a lie. If you want to get stronger, how about this magic potion? You can up your favorite ability points a little if you drink my potion, but only 30 bottles of this potion exist in the entire wide world. On top of that, it will cost you your life if you drink too much of it. Your limit's 5 bottles per person.
I really do wish it would let you drink 6 bottles if you just wanted to get someone out of the game. Ernie, you suck. I'm going to make sure you're not in the sequel.
So we can do power.
Power is just checking the power. Oh man, Babu's luck. Look at these people's luck is way better than Avatar's.
So we want to give Avatar 5 luck potions.
Well, so luck is your ability to get double hits.
Okay.
I think.
Luck for Avatar. Maybe speed for Poyo. So we don't care about luck for the 2 magic guys.
I guess that might be true, but I feel like if you look at their...
Koopy needs vigor bad. Koopy's raw stats suck. Now look at him. Like, Poyo's wisdom is shit, but who cares? But Koopy's, like, his wisdom's 260, and he's a magic user, so you're like, okay, it's his highest stat. Babu's wisdom is 610. I'm flashing back to Luffy on the Fortress of Doom, where like, Aguro was dragging his knuckles around everywhere because Luffy was literally 10 times as intelligent as he was.
What's that classic trope?
Monster, stay away. Monster, stay away. Alright, well, let's get some luck potions for the Avatar. Ooh, 10,000. This would be half of our money to use 5 of those potions on the Avatar. Maybe we could touch him up last, because he seems to be the one who needs it least.
Well, I mean, it's going to be the largest percentage increase by far for any of them.
I suppose that's true.
Do you know what? I don't think this FAQ says anything about which ones you should be buying here. It has the mysterious shop, which is not the magic potion shop. Oh, here we go. Magic potion shop. Okay. He says, suggestion. I'd use these on the stat luck. It's the most costly to raise, 10,000 pearls, but this stat on your main character but this stat on your main attack characters will up critical hit rate, chance and double hit rate and chance. Besides, if you use the max pearl code, you won't be paying anything for it. Each stat has a high maximum number it will raise. Like luck is 3, but sometimes when you upgrade a stat, it will give you a low number like 1 or 2. You need to save state if you want to get min-max it.
Yeah, I've been noticing that as we went. I don't know that we need to worry about it that bad.
Yeah, I don't think it's too important.
Although I think in a previous video we started doing this and got a bad roll. I'm like, screw this. So I'm increasing the defense of Koopy. Because it says vitality. I was hoping it would actually be hit points, but it doesn't seem to be.
Hmm. So I think for Poyon, you just want to do luck as well, since he's mainly chopping with his axe.
Well, maybe we should up something for Babu and come back to Poyon, because we burned through most of our money, but we might top out or get close to it before we finish. Because Poyo's got like, even with all that boosting, he's still got way better luck than Avatar. But I do agree with you. Well, no, speed or luck, either one. Somebody's always going to be the slowest character, though. But
I think speed is really just how soon you get to go in the game, like in the battle. So he's not likely to get killed early on and then not get his attack off. So who cares how slow he is?
I guess. So with Babu, we're not using him to attack. I would guess just Vigor, just be more staying alive. Because we've already... I put everything into Vigor for Koopy and everything into Luck for Avatar. So with Babu, if we put everything into Vigor, we'll be out of money. And then when we get some more money, we can come back and raise Poyo's luck.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll actually be just like $1 short of being able to finish off Babu, I think.
Oh, we just go and fight one easy monster
that's
outside.
what I figure we'll do.
It's gonna drop at least a pearl, and then we'll find the one monster that drops 0.
Oh, you know, can we sell to this guy? No, we can't. I would say sell him a godly treat.
We can check if we got the stamp for this. Okay, I'm pretty sure we did for this one. It's one of the easy spots to get to.
Got -7 pearls. What?
Stranger things have happened.
Let's look at the last selection. Oh, wait, what? Am I throwing my political opinions into this JRPG? I gotta get into translating.
Burn everybody. Burn all the bridges.
So, there's 30 in the world, which means we could, if we wanted to, level up characters we're not going to use anymore,
but we don't.
We probably don't do that. Alright, so we're completely bankrupt, and we need 50,000 pearls, which is like half of the maximum pearls you're allowed to have, in order to get Poyon's luck even higher. And that seems like it could be a fun thing to do in a future video. Because this video is pretty much over. Although next time, we really do need to figure out where the submarine is and get there. Hopefully that'll work out next time. Whether it works out or not, I remain the Mysterious JG.
And I'm Steerfall.
We want to thank you guys very much for watching, and we hope you'll join us next time for more of Super Shell Monster Story.
Bye.